Hey, good morning. Hey, I just ran to an interesting way we manipulate stats. So I'm down here in South Texas, Rio Grande Valley, in Weslaco, and I was just running some information with AI and kind of seeking to see what the actual crime stat differences were from where I was before, because I'm always shocked at how similar a lot of things are. And like, so Levittown had 50,000 people, and Weslaco has 45,000 people. It's pretty close, very different. So I was just running the crime stats because I know that violent crime pretty even, both very low. You'd be surprised for border area here, it's very low. And but property crime, they show Levittown always is very, very low, which it's okay. It is pretty low. But they show here is like crazy high. And I'm like, how? This is like the safest place I've been to. And there's not a lot of like exorbitant wealth here. Now, I mean, there's some in Mission and McAllen and some other places, but in Westco, there's some nice houses, but there's not like ostentatious wealth. There's not Beamers on every corner. So I'm like, what is getting stolen so much? What could it possibly be that's skewing these property crime numbers? Nobody's getting mugged. I'm like, what is all this? And I said, could it be that we have so much law enforcement presence here? We've got the DEA, the FBI, Border Patrol, ICE, State Police, Weslaco Police. You know, there's more actually than just those. And then Long Island's got Nassau County and some state troopers. The state troopers cover the highways, and Nassau County Police or Suffolk County Police cover all the rest. I go, of course, the amount of arrests here is exorbitantly more. So then I did a little more research, and I found out that if ICE raids a warehouse and busts 40 people and sends them back to Mexico or whatever, and they're illegal aliens, that's considered 40 arrests and goes on the record. And that skews our property crime into crazy numbers. That's why these numbers. So if you had 80, Puerto Ricans arrested in a factory in Brentwood up in Long Island, that would skew your numbers too. But that happens here all the time. All other things happen here. But this is the thing. With all of those law enforcement agencies, every arrest they make that isn't considered a violent crime goes into that property crime bucket. And then it drives up everything. So you can see how that would skew the picture of a place. So people think these border towns are so dangerous. McAllen has the third lowest crime rate in America. And it's right on the border of Reynosa, which is a pretty rough town, And like where I am, we border on Nuevo Progreso. Nuevo Progreso is the least tough Mexican town ever. It is a sea of dentists and cosmetologists. So if you want to get your nails and teeth done, get some Ozempic and get some Cialis cheap and get your prescriptions, see a doctor, buy some tacos and some tchotchkes. Nuevo Progreso is your place. If you want to check out if you want to check out the old school donkey show tequila type Mexico, I got to break it to you. It doesn't exist anymore. We've exported enough capitalism that our neighbors don't suffer that stuff anymore. In fact, if you travel around most border towns in America, you'll find the American side of the border is usually somewhat less attractive than the other side of the border. I don't know. We like to spend our money outside. I don't know. So yeah, that's just how I feel. It's funny how we could skew these stats, and then that skews the politicians' lies and commercials and the money they spend to drive wedges between people. So it's very strange. And I'm trying to tell people up north that it's like, really, I know it's out of control trying to live there. No one knows about this place. This is like such a secret. I can't believe I found this. And it's like, I should be, and people know me. I don't like much of anything. I'm like Mr. Burns. I know what I hate, and I don't hate this. This is all right. And I was saying to myself the other day, if I get broke enough, I could always go to the Philippines. And I'm like, this is cheaper than the Philippines. And I got the best of Mexico and Texas. The best of America and Mexico. I don't know. How does it get any better than this? Like a beach is an hour away? Head scratcher. So yeah, keep saying the crime is what it is. Report it all you want. Tweak the numbers. Keep all the whack job politicians out of here. It's fine with me. All right. Peace out, everybody. Have a great day. Come to the Rio Grande Valley, man. It is awesome.